Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well today. It is about 5:30 in the morning here in Nashville, Tennessee, and today we're going to be going on a bonsai road trip across the state. So I thought it'd be fun to take you guys along for the ride. We've got a couple of trees that we're going to be dropping off at some clients' places along the way, and then we're going to be heading over to Memphis and then down into Olive Branch, Mississippi to visit one of the biggest, if not the biggest, bonsai nursery in all of the United States. So I thought it'd be fun to take you guys along for this journey. I know it's been a really long time since we've done a vlog like this and been able to travel at all due to COVID. So I'm really excited to get out of Eisei-en for the day, travel across the state, and see some friends. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Yeah, I'll do number 6 with a large black coffee. Thanks. Got to get fueled up for the road. Getting back on the road after so many months at home is not only invigorating, but also brings back fond memories of my life as a bonsai apprentice in Japan. Each year, in preparation for the Kokufuten Bonsai exhibition, Fujikawa-san and I would spend days on the road, traveling the country in search of bonsai material. We would visit other professional nurseries and private collections, selecting the best trees to bring back to Koka-en Nursery in Osaka, where we would then style and prep them for resale at the show. What always amazed me most on these road trips was just how many quality bonsai there were across Japan. Each stop seemed better than the last, and every tree we acquired could have been a show winner in its own right. Spending so much time cooped up in a van with a boss sounds like a nightmare for most, but for me it was always an adventure and made for some of my fondest memories of apprentice life in Japan. So the first place we're going to be stopping today is the home of friend of Eisei-en, Edwin Roebling. So Edwin has actually been one of our students in the intensive courses at Eisei-en since the very beginning. He started with us in 2018, right after we opened the nursery up, and he's been with us ever since. So this is actually the first time that I've been to his home and actually seen his collection, but we're going to be dropping off a very special tree to add to his personal collection, and that is a Sierra juniper that's grafted with Kishu Shinpaku foliage. So this tree was actually originally grafted by bonsai professional Jim Grimmel out in California. It was brought to Eisei-en a little over a year ago. I styled it up, we repotted it this spring in a fantastic pot from Tokoname, and Edwin decided to add it to his collection. So I'm really excited to take it to his place, drop it off, see what his trees look like, explore a little bit, and just catch up with Edwin after not having seen him for a number of months. So I've got just a few more minutes on the road here, and then we'll make it to his place. What's up, guys?
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Excellent. Can't complain. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Nice place you got here.
Thanks.
What's up, little dude?
Hey.
How are you? Doing all right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. How old are you?
6.
6? So you in first grade?
Say this coming year.
This coming year? All right. I guess you're on summer vacation now, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Can you see your tree?
Sure.
We just sprayed it yesterday for mites. I don't think it has any mites on it, but we just spray everything proactively anyway. So cool. Got it painted up with lime sulfur as well, all cleaned up. Looking good.
We'll get a cart after a little bit.
Sweet.
That Hinoki,
Oh, nice, yeah.
that I ordered that Ron Lang.
Pot from Ron Lang. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks good. I like it.
So.
The color turned out really nice too.
Oh yeah, dude.
That looks great. This is a pond cypress?
It was a ball cypress.
Bald cypress,
I
okay.
think it converted to a pond when it. Somebody had told me that they can.
Oh, can they
they're
switch
like-
back and forth?
Supposedly.
I mean, the bottom foliage looks more like a
Yeah.
bald cypress, but the top looks a lot more like a pond cypress.
So yeah, I planted on that rock this spring, and then I'm growing that out, and then I'll kill that, and so it'll look like it'll just be one live tree, and the rest will be like it went through multiple lightning strikes. You know?
Sure, yeah. Is that a lace rock that it's on?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's looking really good.
Oh yeah.
Did you want me to take that with me?
You can?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
I
we can do
did
that.
Partial outer canopy build foliation a couple months ago. Maybe
Okay.
May.
May, that's a good time to do it.
And
Yeah.
then I haven't done it since.
I don't think we need to do it
Yeah.
again necessarily, but I will take off the bigger leaves on the
Yeah.
tree just to get everything kind of more in proportion. But it's looking really good. Do you have a stand for it, or did you want to rent one for me and we'll put
We'll put it
the
all
whole thing together?
together.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Excellent. I like that. That's pretty cool.
So that's Mark's boxwood.
Oh, nice. How long have you been working on that one?
So what? A couple years?
A couple years? Yeah?
Yep.
You get out with your dad and prune on it?
So yeah, do you cut on that boxwood all the time?
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a cool tree. Let's go take a look at it.
So yeah. Go show him. Go show him your tree.
Oh, that's cool.
Go ahead.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Tell him. Did you cut it? Here.
Where'd that one come from originally?
Did we dig that out of the ground?
You don't know?
Then we dug it out of the yard. Look.
Show me how you prune it. Show me your technique. Nice. Very good. So you cut each individual branch to make the shape on the tree? Very cool. I like it. Thank you. All right, on to the next destination here. So we're actually going to be heading over towards Olive Branch, Mississippi right now to visit Russell's Bonsai Nursery, which is the biggest bonsai nursery in all of the United States. So I've been friends with the owners of the nursery, Russell and McNeil, for many, many years. I've got two of their trees in the back of the van here that we're going to be dropping off. These are two plants that I've been styling up and working on for the last couple of months. One is a spectacular juniper from northern Japan. As a matter of fact, we featured it in a video just a couple of weeks ago. And then the other tree is an amazing Japanese maple that was imported from Japan as well. So we've got about 2 hours from here until we get over to Olive Branch. So I will see you guys when we get there. All right, so we are now at Brussels Bonsai Nursery in Olive Branch, Mississippi. As I said before, this is the biggest bonsai nursery in all of the United States. So when I was growing up in Knoxville, Tennessee, I used to get the catalog from this nursery. I think they put it out once or twice a year, and it always had a specimen section in it where they would feature trees that were imported from Japan that they were putting up for sale. So as a kid, I would always look at these trees and admire how beautiful they were. Always wanted to get my hands on something like that in the future, but of course, being 13, 14, 15 years old, I had, of course, no money at that point. So it felt way far out of reach. But nowadays I get to come here, explore the garden and the nursery, see these specimens in person, and on occasion, the owner of the nursery, Russell, and his business partner, McNeil, allow me to actually work on some of the trees. So That's what we did with these 2 trees that we're dropping off today. We're actually loading up a couple of other trees for me to take back to Eisei-en to work on those over the next couple of months. So I'll show you guys the process of styling those as well. But I wanted to show you this tree right here in the front. This is Hinoki cypress here. This is one of their private collection trees here at the nursery. Absolutely spectacular. It's been worked on by a number of bonsai professionals over the years. I haven't yet had the pleasure of touching this tree, aside from right now just kind of rubbing on the foliage, but never actually gotten to work on this tree. But in any case, it is absolutely beautiful. One of the best Hinokis, if not the best Hinoki in all of the United States. So I want to show you through the specimen room here real quick. We'll go take a look down around the bottom where they've got all of the production material, and you can see just how big this place is. So one thing that Brussels Bonsai Nursery is well known for in the United States is importing quality Satsuki azalea bonsai from Japan. So you can see behind me here, they've got a number of spectacular examples of brand new trees that just came in earlier this year. Now, for those of you guys who've been watching my channel for a number of years, you'll know that we never really worked on Satsuki at Fujikawa-san's nursery where I did my apprenticeship in Japan. It just wasn't something that was interesting to him, and he kind of passed on that mentality to me. However, actually seeing these guys in person in the United States, seeing just how good the quality is making me rethink that a little bit. Maybe we ought to add one of these to our collection at Eisei-en. What do you guys think? So I would say what Brussels is most well known for, though, is actually taking raw material and young material and creating kind of pre-bonsai and beginner style bonsai with that material. So you can see that there are hundreds of thousands of trees here strewn about behind me of all sorts of different species, but I wanted to point this one out in particular right here. These are Junipers percumbens, or percumbens nana, dwarf green mountain junipers. This was my first bonsai, and it came from Brussels, so I owe it to Brussels Bonsai Nursery having introduced me to the art of bonsai all those many years ago when I was 13 years old. Alright, so the final area I want to show you here at the nursery is what they refer to as the pad. It's this big open area here next to the parking lot that's filled with thousands and thousands of pre-bonsai material. So they've got everything from trident maples to Don redwoods to junipers to Hinoki cypress, everything you could possibly want. So this is a great place to come and actually search out material, particularly if you're kind of beginner or intermediate and you're looking for something to experiment with. This is a great place to find quality material and also an interesting range of species as well. All right, so that does it for our epic bonsai road trip adventure. I want to thank you guys for checking out this episode. I've got to head back to Eisei-en to get things back on track. Unfortunately, I have a 3.5-hour drive to get back. So this has been a very long day and will be an even longer day by the time I get home. But you know, I used to do this like 250 days out of the year, be on the road, travel here, travel there. But now that we've got Eisei-en, now that we've got the baby at home, I've got to be there as much as possible. And it feels good every once in a while to get out, but I'm already looking forward to being back in the garden. So thank you guys again for checking out this episode. Look forward to seeing you guys next time around. But until then, take care.